I am reading Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz, and it's a book full of nuggets. It was recommended to me through a mastermind. A coach recommended, and I think it's so good. It's a book that if you haven't read it, it's Psycho-Cybernetics, Maxwell Maltz. It's definitely something that you can read, and you can read it slowly. I found that really good books deserve to be soaked in, not to be read fast. And so this is a book that I'm reading. I'm taking my time reading, and it has been such a good read. And this, what I want to share with you is just a few things about mindset. And this is he's talking in this particular one. He says this is Ralph Waldo Emerson. He says the measure of mental health is the disposition to find good everywhere. So I'm going to ask you a question. Do you look for the good in everything and everywhere? Because I believe there's good wherever we go. There's something to be celebrated. There's something that's good that's happening around us. And so Dr. Malt says the idea, the happiness, or keeping one's thoughts pleasant most of the time can be deliberately and systematically cultivated by practicing in more or less cold-blooded manner. Strikes many of my patients as rather incredible, if not lucrative when I first suggested. Yet experience has shown not only that this can be done, but that it is about the only way that the habit of happiness can be cultivated. In the first place, happiness isn't something that happens to you. It is something you yourself do and determine upon. If you wait for happiness to catch up with you or just happen to be brought to you by others, you are likely to have a long wait. No one can decide what your thoughts shall be but yourself. If you wait until circumstances justify your thinking pleasant thoughts, you are also likely to wait forever. Every day is a mixture of good and evil. No day or circumstance is completely 100% good. There are elements and facts present in the world and in our personal lives at all times that justify either a pessimistic and grumpy outlook or an optimistic and happy outlook, depending on our choice. It is largely a matter of selection, attention, and decision. Nor is it a matter of being either intellectually honest or decision. Nor is it a matter of being either intellectually honest or dishonest. Good is as real as evil. It is merely a matter of what we choose to give our primary attention to and what thoughts we hold in our mind. Deliberately choosing to think pleasant thoughts is more than a palliative. So this is something to really think about, is what thoughts do you hold in your mind? What are you thinking about most of the time? What do you choose to give primary attention to? And I talk about Earl Nightingale. He talks about we become what we think about all day long. And so our thoughts are so important. And so we have to pay attention to where do we give our primary attention to. And I talk about journaling our thoughts for a week. And it's the only way to know, right? It's when you see it in black and white that you have this one thing or these 10 negative things that grip you every single day. No matter what's happening, your mind goes to these 10 negative things, and then we can figure out why our life is not where we want it to be. But it's not until you pay attention to what you're thinking about. And if you write it down, you can see for yourself for 7 straight days, every single day, this has been majority of what my thoughts have been. You can see what you need to change. You can see where your mind is going and what you need to change. And so this really was eye-opening to me to see that we can decide to be happy no matter what we have, money-wise, clothes, shoes, house, spouse, babies, all the things. It doesn't matter. We can decide to be happy. It's a choice. It's a habit. And it's not that we don't want things, right? Because we have our goals and our dreams, things that we're working towards. We have things that we want, and it is normal and natural. I'm just saying, don't wait to be happy to get them. You can be happy right now. You can enjoy your situation where you are right now. So just something to be thinking about. This is really, like I said, this is psycho-cybernetics, and I know it's got like a funny title, but it says tap into the power of your subconscious mind to improve your self-image, learn to use your positive past, set and achieve worthwhile goals, develop compassion, self-respect, and forgiveness, cultivate the power of rational thinking, discover the key to a happier, more successful life. And so even though it's got a strange title, it's a really good book. It's really it's a really good book. I mean, it's going to help you improve your life. And like I said, I've been doing it in slow motion. I've been just doing 2 pages, 4 pages, 6 pages. I haven't, sit down and read a whole chapter at one time. I've just been reading whenever I have time and I can squeeze it in. I just read it then, and it's always helpful. Always, always, always. And I can even read things over and over again, and it helps me even better solidify the idea and solidify what action I need to take. So something to consider. Food for thought today.